The following recording is brought to you by APQC, your source for benchmarking and best practice research.
And because costs were rising, wages were going up, everybody wanted to raise their wages and chase the inflation rate. So we had to cut into that. So we had to create a system that would be enough to keep free enterprise alive and yet control the inflation. So the story of how we did that goes on, and out of that I said, well, if wages are going up, what would be the offset forever to stop that? What do you think the answer is? Productivity. Yay, you got it. You get the prize. The answer is productivity. So I asked American corporations to give me their productivity numbers. Guess what I got back? Garbage. Nobody had productivity numbers. They didn't have them at all. They came to us and asked them, how do you calculate productivity? This is American leadership of the leading corporations in America. They didn't have productivity figures. They had outcomes figures, which was the result of the inflation rate, and they wanted that controlled. They didn't want to have a process for trying to reduce the rate of inflation, which was productivity. And so I came away from that experience in the Price Commission saying, somebody in this nation has to do something to bring attention of productivity back to the free enterprise system. And so I wrote some editorials, one for Business Week, which is no longer in existence, I think. But this was an editorial I wrote saying, somebody needs to go out and wake up the American business system. It's asleep. They do not realize that Japan is on its way, and they're more productive than we are. We helped them with the Marshall Plan to build a Japan Productivity Center. And they're paying attention to productivity and quality, and you aren't. So out of that, the editor of Business Week, I said, what response did you get? He said, practically none. So I then said, he said, well, why don't you do it? Well, whoa, wait a minute. I wrote it for others to do, so I decided I should do that. So I decided to create a productivity center.
Thank you for listening. For more information on our nonprofit organization, visit APQC online at apqc.org.